Hello and welcome to another episode of Living Well with Dr. Mike. I'm your host, Dr. Mike Cockrell, and I want to thank you for joining me here today. Today, we are going to be addressing a little bit of a touchy subject because I want to talk to you about how sugar is killing you. That's right. Sweet, tasty, satisfying. Those are sort of the words that most people use to describe sugar. As a practicing family physician, however, I have come to look at sugar right the opposite because it is addictive, it is dangerous, and it is deadly. Of all the foods capable of inflicting harm in your body, sugar is probably one of the most detrimental. There is a sea of research now that suggests that fructose, especially high fructose corn syrup, which is the sweetener typically used by most of our food manufacturers, is taking a devastating toll on your health. It's a major factor in increasing the rates of obesity and chronic diseases all over the world. But if fructose is wreaking havoc on everyone's health, why is it found in such a wide array of food products? Well, let's talk about some of the facts. Fructose is a sweetener. It's usually derived from corn, and now it is the single largest calorie source for Americans. 55% of sweeteners used by the food and beverage manufacturers in this country are made from high fructose corn syrup. That's typically because it's cheaper and it's 20% sweeter than regular table sugar. In fact, the number one source of calories in the United States today is soda. Soda is sweetened with large amounts of high fructose corn syrup. It's surprising that an average American now consumes roughly 47 pounds of cane sugar and 35 pounds of high fructose corn syrup each and every year. And I believe this is a cause for alarm because considering that sugar, particularly fructose, is a very potent pro-inflammatory agent. It creates advanced glycation end products. Those are things that circulate because of the sugar. They stick to areas of your body. They speed up the aging process. So those glycosylated or glycation end products are damaging each and every cell of your body over and over and over, yet we're continually pumping them into there. Fructose also leads to insulin resistance. Now, if you've been a part of my online course, Simply Weight Loss Online, you have heard me beat the insulin resistance horse to death. And so that's very important for helping manage weight gain. It's very important for helping decrease the likelihood of chronic diseases like diabetes. And fructose has been shown to increase the growth of fat cells around your vital organs, which also is a risk factor for chronic disease. If you take a look at the wide array of health conditions linked to fructose, you're going to find insulin resistance and obesity, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, high LDL or bad cholesterol. You get a depletion of many vitamins and minerals due to fructose, cardiovascular disease, liver disease, cancer, arthritis, gout. All of these things have been linked directly to excess amounts of high fructose corn syrup, fructose, and sugar in our diet. The sad truth is not everyone is aware that fructose lurks in almost all processed foods and fast foods, even in those that have been touted as being sugar-free or low calorie. So how much sugar is in your food? Fructose is one of the most pervasive ingredients used in various foods today. It hides in almost all processed foods, from pretzels, bologna, cheese spread, baked goods, condiments like Worcestershire sauce. It's everywhere. You might even be surprised to know that some so-called health foods contain a large amount of fructose, even surpassing the amount of sugar in a Twinkie. Infant formulas now contain as much sugar as a can of soda, meaning babies just a few months old are already being fed excessive amounts of sugar, and you are beginning the process of creating that addiction from the very beginning of their life. So, what can we do to look at this? It's time for you to begin to eliminate fructose from your diet. Now, if you're listening to this podcast, I invite you to go back to my website at livingwellwithdrmike.com. Find this blog post because in the blog post I have included an infographic from Dr. Joseph Mercola. You can find his information at mercola.com, and it will be a link in there as well to in my blog post because I am sharing this information directly from his source today. And look at this fructose overload infographic and discover which of the food products that you're eating contain large amounts of fructose. You're going to be surprised to discover the many seemingly innocent and healthy products that are loaded with large amounts of fructose. I encourage you to take a look at this. I encourage you to do a little researching. Read the labels. Pick up the food products that you're looking at. Read the labels. See what's really in there. And then get that information out to your family and friends so that they can actually begin to avoid the damaging effects of fructose and sugar and actually begin to live a healthier life. Listen, as we go through these episodes, my vision, my mission is to take the education that I am seeking, the information that I am finding, to put that back into a way that you can understand it and share it with others, and so that we can begin to spread this message, because my mission is to help you create a life of health and happiness. I hope this information has been beneficial. I look forward to continuing to be able to share this information with you. If you want to find all of our information in one spot, you can go to www.livingwellwithdrmike.com. I encourage you, if you would like to join me on my Living Well with Dr. Mike online course and classroom. In that episode, in that classroom, I include all of my material that I am producing. You're going to find videos, PDFs, worksheets, MP3s. Everything that I have, I put back into that online course so that you can easily access it, and then I keep it separated by topic so it's easy to find the information that's specific to you. If you want more information about that course, you can find it at doccockrell.com/living well. That's DOCCOCKRELL.com/living well as one word. So check that out. I thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you in another episode really soon, or I look forward to seeing your name of new students on the list in my online course. Have a great day.